Here we have the rhyme index page. On the rhyme index page, we have a layout of all the information that we have about a specific rhyme. So up here we have the title of the rhyme, we have AKA, all the different aliases it might have, the original author if we know it, and the contributor who contributed this rhyme to our database. Right below it we see the lyrics and line by line instructions if they do exist. This way we know exactly when we have to do something, where to put that. Below we also see some general instructions. General instructions are a little bit more open-ended. They're usually referring to the whole rhyme itself, and you should read them ahead of time. To our right we have the age group for which this nursery rhyme is appropriate. We have a list of materials, all these different materials that might accompany this nursery rhyme and enhance using it in your story time. So where to find good illustrations, the book, the name of the book, the name of the author, the name of the editor. If you click on it, you'll get to all that, and we'll do that just a little bit later. You have links to a bunch of different videos, and you have one video featured and embedded right down here in the rhyme index page, where if you click on it, it'll just start playing, and you'll hear someone doing the nursery rhyme for you.
This is the itsy.
Right now, you don't hear anyone because I don't have the speakers plugged in, but it works, trust me. And over here you have an option to upload your own recording of the nursery rhyme. So if you want to record yourself doing it, you can always upload that to our database as well, and then you can share that with everyone. We also have the ability to upload your own graphics to then print out and use as flannel board pieces if you're going to be using a flannel board in your early childhood story time. And links to other helpful products. These are going to be especially links to Amazon, places to get all these different things. Because one of the most frequent questions we get is, what materials should I use? Where can I get them? And we know it's a little bit complicated to plan your own program, so we're trying to make it as easy for you as we can. We also have a list of other miscellaneous items that might go well with this nursery rhyme. Particular books that we recommend. Again, if you click on each book, and we'll do that later, it'll take you to that entry in the book database. And associated developmental tips. This will take you to any developmental tips that are particularly relevant to this nursery rhyme that we would recommend that you use when presenting this nursery rhyme. But we'll get to all that in a little bit. And over here you also have the different sections of the Mother Goose on the Loose program to which this nursery rhyme is relevant. So Mother Goose on the Loose is composed of 10 sections. And so these are 4 of the 10 sections. This is a very useful nursery rhyme. It applies in lots of different places. And last but not least, we have kind of a more general tags box where you can put any kind of tags that you think might be relevant, where if people are looking for something, they might want to hear about this. So over here we have things like rain, spider, animal, tickle rhymes. These are all relevant tags that would make it easier to find this when you're searching for a nursery rhyme. So this is the nursery rhyme index page. Now we're going to show you guys a little book. There are, as we said before, there are books linked to in this nursery rhyme index page. So we're just going to click on this book right here. And right now we see this book, all the entries that we have for this book. So the book database is pretty basic. It's not nearly as complicated as the nursery rhyme. We have the author, illustrator, editor if there is one, publisher, where you can buy it. So that's usually going to be a link right there. If there are any relevant page numbers, in some publications there's only certain chapters or certain parts of the book that you want to reference, so you can definitely indicate that as well. Can be used for here. I'll give you some options as to how to best use this book. Some books are better for just reading the whole book aloud. Some books are easier to maybe just use the illustrations and make up your own story. We have the publication year and again the age that it is appropriate for. So that is an entry in our book database. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now I would like to show you guys some of our awesome developmental tips. So over here we have our developmental tips database. Developmental tips are research-based tips presented in very easy to understand language. These tips are based on research and they